Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. MTG Box Analysis here with a full inner case of MTG Foundations. Here we go. We've got ourselves 6 collector booster boxes here. Now we're going to be opening up just one of them on the channel today for a new sponsor, Exec Collects. So this is someone who reached out to me, took me up on my offer. I charged, I think it was $225 for these boxes. They're currently well over $300. But here we go. We've got case 2424791. Got 6 boxes freshly out of the box or out of the case here. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and stack them up. Here's all 6. Got a standard 6-sided die here. So I'm going to roll this, and whatever it lands on, we got box 1 through box 6 up here. This will be the box that Exec Collect gets. All right, so we got ourselves a 6, so this will be your box, sir or madam. And here we go. Fully sealed and intact box. We're going to try and break the $225 price point and see if we can't even break the current market price of well over $300, because you never know. Hoping for a fractured foil, hoping for Japanese showcase, hoping for maybe 2 mana foils if we can pull that out. That would be awesome. First I got to get the 12 packs out of the box. This is ridiculous. Here we go. 12 packs ready to go. So let's see what kind of value we can find in these. We're not going to be using the pull tabs. We're just going to open them up the traditional way. Keep the packs nice and clean and all of the card corners fully intact. All right, here we go. Pack number 1. We're going to kick things off with a spirit token. Behind that, we're going to see a Ajani, Caller of the Pride, coming in the borderless treatment. Very nice to see that. Ajani does hold some value, but not a tremendously high value card in this set. Then we're going to see ourselves an Abyssal Harvester coming in as a rare extended art. And then we've got Alenda, Saint of the Dust, coming in the borderless treatment. Following that, we're going to pick up a Flame Wake Phoenix from the main set. And then we're going to pick up a Painful Quandary, also from the main set. And then we're going to see one of the Planeswalker featured full art lands. We've got ourselves the Swamp here with Liliana. And then we're going to pick up an Offer You Can't Refuse coming in the foil borderless. Very nice to see that. And then we've got Titova, Benathic Druid with a Slumbering Cerberus. And then we're going to see a Cat Collector, followed by a Blossoming Sands, Dwayne's Elite, a Prideful Parent, and then we've got ourselves a Think Twice with a Stab in the Back. All right, there we go. Pack number 1 down. Got ourselves a Mythic. No fancy frames or anything like that other than borderless and extended art. But that's okay. We've got 11 more packs to go. All right, this pack kicks off with a Drake token. And directly behind it, we are going to see ourselves a Day of Judgment coming in the foil showcase. Very awesome to see this. The Day of Judgment in showcase valued somewhere around $15. Awesome. And then we're going to pick up another Mythic. We got ourselves Vivian Reed coming in non-foil borderless, followed by a Genesis Wave also in borderless. Then we're going to pick up a Homunculus Horde coming in from the main set with Galta Primal Hunger. Nice 12-12 there. Then we're going to pick up a Swamp, followed by a Brazen Scourge. Then we're going to see a Vengeful Blood Witch coming in the borderless. I believe this card may actually hold some value as an uncommon. Very cool. Then we're going to see ourselves a Feybloom Trick with a Dauntless Veteran. And then we've got our Gold Vein pick, followed by a Goblin Surprise, a Helpful Hunter. Then we're going to see a Quick Draw Katana with an Icewind Elemental in the back. All right, awesome. Nice to see one of the Japanese showcase cards showing on up. Now let's try and get the exact same card in fractured foil, which is worth about 8 times as much. Those fractured foils are just insane right now. So we've got ourselves a food token here, followed by a mana foil. It is a Preposterous Proportions coming in. So we'll go ahead and try and get that to show up just right. There you go. You can see all of the mana symbols from Magic. Very cool to see that. The Preposterous Proportions is one of the better mana foils to pull, valued at almost $30. Awesome. So we're going to put that right up there. Then we're going to see ourselves a Spinner of Souls in Extended Art, followed by an Ashroot Animist in Borderless, with a 9 lives familiar coming in from the main set, followed by Preposterous Proportions, again, but this time from the main set. So you'll notice this one kind of features, I'm not really even sure what kind of creature that is, but these are squirrels. Then we're going to pick up a Mountain, followed by an Imperium Eagle with a Twin Blade Blessing. Then we've got an Eager Truffle Snout with an Inspiration from Beyond, with a Thornwood Falls, a Giant Growth, a Make Your Move, followed by a Soul Shackle Zombie with a Luminous Rebuke. In case you're curious why I'm going through the common uncommons, there is one common valued over $1. In fact, it's actually valued over $3. And there's one uncommon in standard frame valued over $1 as well. And then several of the uncommons in Borderless are also valued over $1. So we've got ourselves a Rabbit here, followed by Loot Exuberant Explorer in foil extended art, with a Scrawling Crawler in non-foil extended art, with Kiora, the Rising Tide, coming in Borderless. They really knocked it out of the park with the artwork on this one. Got ourselves a Runescar Demon with a Sear Slicer Goblin coming in from the main set. Then we're going to see ourselves an Island, followed by an Overrun with an Exsanguinate, Needletooth Pack. We're going to see a Grappling Kraken with a Tranquil Cove, Fake Your Own Death. Then we're going to see an Uncharted Voyage with an Ambush Wolf and an Infestation Sage in the back. All right, so I would say so far so good. Exec collects. Got 2 more packs in stack number 1, so this will be pack number 5. But I think we're finding the value. We've already got ourselves our Manifoil, and we got ourselves a Showcase. So we got a Kato Cunning Infiltrator token with a Soulstone Sanctuary coming in extended art foil, with Zool, Asher Lichlord coming in from the main set in Borderless, with a Coma World Eater coming in again in Borderless. Then we're going to see the Scavenging Ooze with Alicia, Who Laughs at Fate. Then we're going to see Liliana Swamp again with a Reclamation Sage in the Borderless foil, with a Frenzied Goblin, a Seeker's Folly, an Imprisoned in the Moon with a Bushwhack. Then we've got ourselves Involuntary Employment with a Crackling Prowler, an Aegis Turtle, and a Vanguard Seraph in the back. All right, pack number 6, bringing us to the halfway point. What are we going to find in here? So we're going to find ourselves a Fairy token, followed by an Abyssal Harvester coming in foil Borderless. Very nice to see that. And then we're going to pick up a Lunar Insight in non-foil Borderless with an Exemplar of Light in the extended art frame. Then we're going to see a Valkyrie's Call Mythic coming in from the main set. Very nice to see that. Followed by a Tally Primal Storm. And then we're going to pick up a Plains with a Ajani. Then we're going to see one of the uncommons valued over $1. We got ourselves a Swiftfoot Boots, followed by a Shivan Dragon. And then we've got a Dreadwing Scavenger, Dragon Trainer with a Rugged Highlands. Then we're going to see a Marauding Blight Priest, Courageous Goblin, and an Apothecary Stomper with a Crypt Feaster in the back. All right, awesome. So that takes us to the halfway point. Not sure what the value looks like in the upper left-hand corner, but I think it's probably just fine. So as long as we're at $100 or so, maybe 110, I think we're going to be okay. So we got a Kato Cunning Infiltrator, followed by a Scrawling Crawler in foil extended art, with a Preposterous Proportions again, this time non-foil extended art, with a High Fae Trickster extended art, Vivian Reed, another Mythic coming in from the main set, followed by Loot Exuberant Explorer in standard frame, with a Mountain, followed by a Youthful Valkyrie, good reprint, with a Secluded Courtyard, another good reprint. Then we're going to see a Divine Resilience, Wardens of the Cycle, followed by a Dismal Backwater, Spitfire Lagak, with an Armasaur Guide, Mocking Sprite, and a Sower of Chaos. All right, very cool. Sliding into our next pack here. Trying to be very careful with these cards. You know, don't want to disappoint anyone who purchases anything from me. So our first card in this pack is going to be a Crystal Barricade coming in the foil extended art frame. Very cool to see that. You don't see too many walls these days, so it's good to get another one. So we got a High Society Hunter in extended art with Kellen Planner Trailblazer coming in the Borderless with a Slag Storm. Then Then we're going to see a Banner of Kinship coming in with a Forest. And then we've got a Reclamation Sage, Meteor Golem, followed by an Angel of Finality, Goblin Negotiation, Macabre Waltz with a Grow from the Ashes, Elementalist Adept with a Crackling Cyclops, and then we're going to see ourselves a Strix Lookout. All right, we are down to 4 packs here. Hope we get to see one more fancy frame. That would be super nice. All right, so we got a Scion of the Deep, followed by an Ashroot Animus foil extended art. Then we're going to see a High Fae Trickster, followed by a Seer Slicer Goblin coming in extended art. Then we're going to see a Time Stop with Krenko Mob Boss. Then we're going to pick up a Forest, followed by a Snakeskin Veil, and a Braid coming in the foil borderless with a Savannah Lions. Then we're going to see an Essence Scatter with an Evolving Wilds, a Gleaming Barrier, a Felidar Savior, Witness Protection, and a Beastkin Ranger. All right, so the last couple of packs have been a little bit quiet. I think we're only at 5 mythics, unless I forgot to pull one aside, so I do expect us to see some more, at least I hope to see some more. So we've got ourselves a Cat, followed by a High Society Hunter in foil extended art. And then we're going to see a Ajana again, this time in non-foil borderless. So now we've got both. And then we're going to see ourselves Lateral Blade of Elves, followed by Authority of Consoles with Kellen Planner Trailblazer. And then we're going to see ourselves a Plains from Capenna with an Adventuring Gear, Heartfire Immolator, Infernal Vessel with a Brineborn Cutthroat, Windscarred Crag, Axguard Cavalry, Fleeting Flight, an Erudite Wizard, and Bake into Pie in the back. All right, 2 more packs to go. I bet we see 2 more mythics. Maybe they'll be in this pack, just based upon my analysis of a case and my own personal box opening from my LGS. So we got ourselves a Goblin, followed by a Curator of Destinies in foil borderless with an Electro Duplicate and extended art with a Galta in the borderless frame, followed by a 1,000-Year Storm and a Day of Judgment. Then we're going to pick up an island, followed by Garruk's Uprising, Vengeful Blood Witch. We're going to see ourselves a Quake Strider Ceratops, followed by a Billowing Shriekmass, Eaten Alive. Then we're going to see a Gnarled Colony, a Refute, a Vampire Soulcaller, and a Fleeting Distraction. All right, here we go. Final pack for Exec Collects, and then we'll jump into the MTG Box Analysis. Drop a comment out there. Thank Exec Collects for sponsoring the video. You know, it's viewers like you that help keep me going. Singles do not support the channel, although they do help. There is an affiliate link for TCG players. So if you're going to buy something, go ahead and click on it, and then just shop like normal. Support the channel. So we've got ourselves a human here, followed by an Electro Duplicate coming in the foil borderless frame, followed by a Sylvan Scavenging, and then we're going to see ourselves a Curator of Destinies with Chandra, Flame Shaper coming in. Got ourselves 1 more mythic, and then we're going to pick up a Genesis Wave, followed by an Island. Then we're going to see an Inspiring Call and a Braid, a Perforating Artist, Vampire Gourmand, Scouring Barrens, Campus Guide, followed by Bite Down. Then we're going to see a Treetop Snare Spinner with a foil borderless Refute in the back. All right, so I'll get it all sorted, organized, and here comes the MTG Box Analysis.
Get early access to videos, download the analysis for every box open on the channel, and personally DM me, just like these fine people, all by becoming a member of the channel through YouTube or over at mtgboxanalysis.com. You'll find links in the description. Until next time, do something amazing.